Hello friends and welcome back to Hades. Unfortunately, I'm feeling a little bit under the weather right now. Last week I stayed at a hotel. It was a very old house and they had some problems with the heating system. So I had to stay there in, let's say, a little bit of suboptimal conditions. And during the night it was a little bit cold, so I caught a cold actually. So please bear with me if I am coughing or sneezing a little bit at times. I will try to mute myself or actually cut it out altogether. But I actually really wanted to get this video done here because it will actually be the last one that I upload to YouTube before Christmas. And I have a little bit of a plan about what I will be doing here today. I want to do a bit of a themed run here. So, of course, we are going to take the Frostbitten Horn here and get a bit of Demeter action going. And regarding the weapon that we use, I think the last three runs that we had were with the fists, the bow, and the sword, respectively. So right now, I think it would be a nice idea to take the spear for another run. And I actually want to go for the Aspect of Guan Yu. Let me put myself over here for a second, so we can actually read what is going on here. So, the Aspect of Guan Yu, we have the Frost Fair Blade. Sounds appropriate for the season, right? But we have reduced maximum HP and healing. Max life and healing is minus 70%. If we upgrade this to the maximum, it will go down to only 50%, malus here. But I don't think we have enough Titan's Blood for that, so we will have to do with something in the middle. For now, Frost Fair Blade, what does that mean? We have an alternate moveset, which means a very heavy attack, explosive special, and a life-stealing spin attack. So, first of all, let's unlock that. We can upgrade it one more time, and then we are out of Titan's Blood, actually. And you know what? Looks nice, right? I want to invest like one more level. So we need 2 points of Titan's Blood that we don't have right now. Let's exchange a little bit of our ambrosia here.
Seems like a good deal.
So now we have 3 Titan's Blood. We can go to level 3 for the Aspect of Guan Yu. And let me actually tell you, upgrading this more makes a big difference. So now you see we are at minus 60% max life and healing. Upgrading it once more puts us to minus 55%, and the last upgrade is minus 50. So now, if we had a normal maximum HP of 200, on max level Guan Yu, this will put us down to only 100 max HP. Now the minus 60% that we have, it puts us down by 120 to only 80 max HP. So this is a big difference. It's 20% less HP in that specific case. And that does make a big difference. But, as you have written the description here, the Aspect of Guan Yu actually gives you the ability to heal only with having the aspect. You don't need any upgrades regarding Daedalus or stuff like that to get the ability to heal. So the normal attack here is, as you can see, quite a bit slower than the normal spare attack, but it deals quite a bit more damage. I don't like the attack pattern though. It is very, very slow, and it has the problem that it's very, very linear, so you have very little crowd control and you tend to get hit a lot when you use the normal attack. When you do the spin attack though, it's a big difference to what you normally have on your spare, in that you throw out the spinning circle that then will, with every hit that it inflicts on an enemy, heal you actually. And that's very, very interesting. Also, a difference is that when you use the special, you don't have to retrieve it. With all of the other aspects of the spare, you will have to retrieve your thrown spare before you can attack with it again. And this is not the case with Guan Yu. You just throw it out and you can throw another one immediately after that. So that's really the two play styles that you can go for, really, with this aspect of the weapon. I think it's either going for big spins or for the special, upgrade that. I don't think going for the attack is that good, and it's also not that good for cast builds because it doesn't have any synergy there. So let's see what we can do here actually, because I think Demeter might not be the best of synergies here for Guan Yu, because you know I think even only one of the duo boons that has Demeter in them is not for a cast. Most of the duo boons that Demeter offers are for upgrading your cast, either her own Crystal Beam or other casts like Dionysus, you get the Ice Wine upgrade and stuff like that. But I think this would still be very, very interesting and appropriate for the season, right? So let's see what we actually have going here on the Mirror of Night. I think Shadow Presence is okay. We don't want Dark Regeneration. Let's take Sonic Vitality. Death Defiance or Stubborn Defiance. We would have enough Darkness actually to get the Stubborn Defiance going. Maybe this would not be the worst of ideas, but you know what? For now I think I'm staying with Death Defiance. Void and Blood is okay. Stygian Soul is good. Let's keep it like that. Family Favorite, Olympian Favor, and God's Legacy. 1 point in Fated Persuasion still. I would really like to get another point here, but this costs a lot of darkness, and we will have to look at this later. So, let's see what we do with the Pact of Punishment. The most amount of heat that we have got with the spare right now, I think, is 8. So, let's do a little bit more here. I want to go for 16 again, I think. Tight Deadline level 1. Extreme Measures on 3. Benefits Package max. Middle Management max. What would be actually... What could we do here to get to 16? I think all of this is very doable for the Guan Yu aspect. Let's throw in 1 point of convenience fee, 16 heat, and do it like that.
I'm asking for it.
Okay, let's see what we get here for the very start.
Time to collect.
Demeter's here. Let's give her one little gift before we start.
I often remember that there's sweetness in this world only by your grace, Lady Demeter. I'm thankful that we've grown closer through all this.
You would make further offerings to me. Even though I have made quite clear I've lately not been at my charitable best, young Zagreus. You're either naive or you're much too kind. Or both.
Maybe both.
The frostbitten horn which you bear once overflowed. It holds a certain power still, of course. But never again shall mortal kind take it for granted.
Let's also move my camera over here again while I'm at it. I've just seen that I have not removed it. Let's see what we get. Frost Strike, rarity. Crystal Beam, meh. Mistral Dash, Let's take the Frost Strike and see if we can maybe get a bit of a spin build going here, huh? Okay, a little bit of darkness to start off.
Yes. Don't come back.
Getting hit a little bit from time to time here will not be that problematic because we can just heal up. We just need to watch out that we don't get hit too often. And you see all of our life gain is reduced, so now we only get 2 HP out of the darkness grab that we had here, and now we have a problem here. I really want to get this Daedalus Hammer because the Daedalus Hammer that we get first will be very important for how this run will be shaped in the future, you know what I mean? And then we have a Chaos Gate down here, costs half our HP. Let's take the hammer for now, actually. I think on Guan Yu, the hammer upgrades are actually quite important. You see the damage that we deal? It's actually substantial with our normal attack right here, and it's still usable. But it's not what I want to go for long term, you know? Okay, so what do we get here? Flaring Spin, Breaching Skewer, Serrated Point. None of these are what I was hoping for. I don't want to upgrade our normal attack. Special deals plus 400 damage to armor. That is something that we could use. You would expect this with the spin attack charging to make you sturdy and pulse damage to not be a bad upgrade. But it's actually not that useful, I think. It's only while you are charging and you don't want to stand in the middle of the room holding up your spear all the time while the enemies around you take damage, because you will you will get hit, just like that. I think in order to make this a good run and not just like get some stuff off the Fatalist, I will take the Breaching Skewer here.
There it is.
This little bit of nectar will be a little bit... No, it will not be wasted. We will get an upgrade for our attack boon here, which is not too bad. It's the only boon that will be able to be hit. Yep.
Which path?
Health up is good. Zeus could be interesting. Maybe. Let's take Zeus for now. You don't need that much HP because of the built-in healing mechanism that you have here with the Guan Yu aspect. But you still want to have a decent amount. Just so you know, your Death Defiances are actually doing something. The less HP you have, the less you actually get restored by a Death Defiance.
I know just how much you must want out there, young man. And I want that as well. Good thing for you, as I get what I want around here. Ask anybody.
Okay, Thunder Flourish, Thunder Dash, Lightning Reflexes. None of these are good. Really, really good. Thunder Flourish I don't think is very useful for Guan Yu. The special is a bit slow. And I would actually really like to get actually Demeter special as well as her attack. Let's take the Thunder Dash for now. This is never a bad thing to get. We don't have that much money, so let's get the key here. Also offers us another reroll. Oh, come on. I wanted to reach a little bit of HP here. It would actually be very nice if we could get a boon for our special in the near future. Because the Breaching Skewer will not deal that much damage if we have not an actual, like, damage upgrade. It was actually very, very useful to get through the armor of this guy, though. Yeah, that's just how you play with Guan Yu. You have spin attacks all around.
Why, someday maybe you could meet Callisto. She goes hunting with me all the time. Bet you don't see many woodland nymphs down there.
For sure not. Okay, Deadly Flourish. Special chance to crit. Could be interesting. 2-shot Artemis 8. You know what? Let's take the Deadly Flourish, actually.
Artemis, guide my hand.
Oh, there's a little bit of gold back there.
Fishing time?
Fishing time. Oh, thank you, Zacharias. I had completely overseen that. Oh,
Fish.
and there it is.
Hellfish.
So, in completely unrelated news, I have actually heard that Alone in the Dark, you maybe remember I talked about this some episodes ago, but I was looking forward to the release of the new Alone in the Dark, and it was scheduled to release on the 16th of January, as far as I remember, but it has now actually been delayed.
Hello?
Let's talk with that guy first.
Oh, but this is just too much for me, Your Highness. Thank you, really. I don't know how I can ever repay you.
How about you keep on helping me not die as quickly as I might have otherwise? Deal? You know, I was just thinking, sir. Sometimes I am a little envious of you and Baldy there. You seem to have things pretty figured out. I still grow frustrated with myself quite often and don't always know whom to turn to.
Oh, well, I just think you're in a tough spot lately, Prince. But you'll get through. As for old Baldy, why, by all means, do not hesitate to lay your troubles on him if you like. Dumped all of mine on him a while back.
So I can just walk up and talk to him and chat? That's all it takes?
That's truly all it takes to make a friend sometimes, indeed, Highness. Now here.
Okay, yeah, he proposes that we try talking to his rock friend here. I think for now we take the Obel to make the run a little bit better
It's all yours.
and talk to
Baldy?
Baldy.
Zagreus. Good to make your acquaintance. I know that friends are difficult to come by here in Tartarus, and so I'm grateful that you seem to be a trusty one.
Sure is.
Okay.
Yep.
So long.
Okay, so yeah, game got delayed. I'm actually quite sad about that. I was really looking forward to playing this in January. But, you know, the biggest problem that I have with this is, you know, in the second quarter of 2024, there is the scheduled release date for Hades 2. And while we do not know exactly when the release date will be, there might be a bit of a clash here, and I'm a bit concerned about that. But maybe it will all work out, hopefully. And for the time being, I'm actually want to say I'm happy that they delay the game instead of just like putting it out there in a Russian unfinished state, right? You probably know the famous quote here: "The delayed game is eventually good, but a rush game is bad forever." And I really think that's the case. You really have to invest a good amount of work into making a game be decent. And I miss the times when companies had to like invest the time before they actually threw it out at the gamers. You know, it's so often these days that as a gamer you feel like you're just an unpaid beta tester. You know, you're just sitting there and playing a game on release that is so unfinished and buggy that it shouldn't have come out in this state at all. Let's take that. I tried to heal up a little bit here using the spin attack, but you know, yeah. So that's really something that I hate seeing.
In the name of Hades.
And I think that stuff like early access is really useful. It's a good thing for smaller studios and stuff like that to get another opportunity to refine their games and make them better before release.
Electo-Tis, you ready? How many times have we been going at it like this, Zagreus? You tired of me yet?
We're both immortals, Meg. We'll be seeing plenty of each other for a while yet. I've come to welcome these occasions.
Then good. Lashing you across the face beats waiting for the opportunity to do so. Come.
And you know, Hades 2 will be coming out in early access only next year, so it will not be completely finished. And that's alright for me so far. Because with this studio here, I'm actually quite confident that what they will be doing with the early access is actually making the game better for the gamers and not just taking some extra time and free play testing here. But it's quite common now these days to actually feel like that's what they are all doing, right? Get some free play testing done with your customers. And I hate that. I really hate it. But you know, it is what it is. For now, one Demeter-themed gone on the Furious fight. Not something I'm too proud of, actually. Where could we go with this build from now on? I think this does not look too bad right now. I would like to get a Daedalus upgrade for the spin attack, or maybe something else from Demeter. We only really got one boon from Demeter, while we had her Frostbitten Horn equipped. And I don't think we want to keep it equipped for the next area. I thought about maybe combining it with Ares, actually. Let's try that one, because I've got a nice idea here that maybe will work out, actually. Frost Strike, Deadly Flourish, Thunder Dash. Thunder Dash is something that we don't need, I believe, but it gives us a little bit of a damage boost right now, because it's Zeus boon, and we don't have any others from him.
Exactly what I need.
You know what? Replenish the Death Defiance, and I don't think we need the Trove Tracker and the Cyclops Jerky. Let's go with it for now.
Broke out of Tartarus. Check.
So, what do you actually think about all of this early access stuff and so on?
Learning away.
You know, it's something about the newer stuff that we have since like a few years, or more like tens of years, like more over a decade probably now, about all of the games being released like digitally. I really miss the old times when we had like a physical copy of something in our hands. Oh, come on. Because, you know, it really meant that when you bought the game, it was a finished product. Developers would have to actually make sure that their game was in a decent playable state before they would like slap it on a CD or DVD and ship it to the customer, right? And nowadays it feels like... Did I hear a fishing spot? I don't think so, right? No. For a second I thought that was a fishing spot. Okay. Nowadays it feels like a lot of the studios are actually like, come on, if there's something that's not okay, that's unfinished, we can fix it in the first few weeks after release, right? And it's really this attitude of laziness. Okay, what do we have here? 150 darkness, that wouldn't be too bad. I think we have a good amount of time left. Maybe we can even heal up a little bit from this. It's really just lazy to throw out stuff that is clearly unfinished. And then be like, okay, we can fix it in the first few weeks.
How many times?
You know, about this quote that I quoted earlier, like, a rushed game stays bad forever, right? And some of you may be of the opinion like, oh no, I've had games that felt a little bit bad or unfinished at the start, but the developer came around and actually made it feel very nice and polished after like a month or two. And a fair point there, actually. But I would say it's always like it's leaving this bad taste in your mouth, right? Where you're like, every time you started the game, there's this little devil sitting on your shoulder going like, yeah, but you remember at the very start where they tried to screw you over? Yeah, it is like that, for me at least. And that's why I really have to say I miss the times when you actually had a physical copy of stuff that you could then at any point insert into your drive and install it on your PC, and then you would have a decently working game without having to download like 50 gigabytes of updates. Oh. Let's get this big crystal thingy here going. And that's really like one of the things that I would like to argue the most about. But that's one of the worst things that have happened for gaming in the last years. Come on, guys. No longer invincible, huh? Doesn't look too bad till now, right? What does Ares actually give us? Come on.
I admire your Lord Father very much, for his grim work lets me continue mine. I trust that one day you shall settle your dispute.
Hopefully we will. Slicing shot, urge to kill, blood frenzy. Yeah, urge to kill wouldn't be too bad, but I'm actually looking into getting the slicing shot right now.
This means war.
Because you know, the duo boon between Ares and Demeter is actually to have your Blade Rift cast, chill enemies. Wow, that was a lot of damage in a very small time frame. And we could actually make do with having more stuff on screen that hits enemies a lot of times and freezes them all the time, right? I think that sounds like a awfully nice idea. For now it won't do that much, but hopefully we will be able to get more boons from him. Ah, it's just some darkness here. Oh, come on, guys, where are you? Against these guys, the spin attack will probably not be that useful. They change their positions too often. Okay, that was a little bit too little charge time there. I would really love to have the quick spin upgrade, so we could actually use our spin attack more quickly and more reliably. Because, you know, if you get hit while charging it up, it's all gone, right?
Nix's power.
We do have a good amount of gold, but I think Hermes looks at least interesting right now. What do we have here? It's actually the last chamber before the boss fight, I think.
Did Artemis manage to locate you already, boss? She's pretty good at that, I have to say. I'm faster, but she's fast. She's pretty fast, alright.
She's pretty fast, alright. Specialist faster, regenerate your cast faster. After you dash, yeah, hyper sprint is okay. Hyper sprint is okay. It's not my biggest priority right now, but it will probably like keep us from taking a little bit of damage here and there. Okay, green learning. Which variety is this actually? Let's try and use the opportunity that we have right here to heal up a little bit as well as we can. There's actually no head up there. That's really weird. I think I have never seen a learning fight in which there was no head on the top left there on the start. Ah, come on, I wanted to heal, not get hit by you. Oh my god, that was so bad! We should probably just really use more of our special here. Oh my god, I'm standing in the lava so much! Okay, we managed to heal up a little bit, actually. Don't forget that you have the opportunity to heal after the fight with the fountain, so we don't need to get to maximum HP or something like that. Okay, one Death Defiance gone. That's still okay, I would say.
Got you.
Still, we only again got one more boon. I think we should be having more boons right now. We really should be having more boons right now. With regard to our keepsake, what do we do now? You could get some extra money, or maybe something... Kiss of Sticks. Again. It takes all of our money, so let's do that. And not use the Bone Hourglass, which I was just thinking of. You know what? We could take the Palm Blossom. Get like 1 or 2 more upgrades for our boons during the next region. And then see what we can do after that.
Any boons worth giving up?
Our build is a little bit all across the place right now, I believe. We have a decent special, a decent attack, we have a cast, but none of it is really upgraded to a point where I would say it's strong. Hopefully we will be getting some more stuff right now.
That's a bite.
We really do need something now. I would really like to have another Daedalus Hammer. Hermes or Artemis. Let's take a quick look at the book here. Oh no, the dual boon between Artemis and Demeter is for the crystal beam cast. We don't have that, and we don't plan on getting that, so I don't think that more Artemis would be that good for us. Let's go with Hermes for now. Come on, man, don't run from my spin attack all the time. Oh my god, these guys, when they're armored. You really shouldn't keep hitting them. It will just make you get hit over and over and over, man. It was really bad by me. Yeah, this is some decent healing here. Okay, get rid of the armor and then start using the spin attack. That's the way to do it.
Okay.
What do we get? Quick recovery, greater haste, great evasion, 10% dodge. You know what? I think the 30% movement speed is actually the best thing to get here.
Let's go speed, all right.
150 HP. Meh, we don't need. There's the Daedalus upgrade. Yeah, use the special to get rid of the armor now. And then after that, use the spin to get rid of the rest. I think that should be a feasible tactic. And now with teleporting, wow, flame wheels. That's actually something that bothering me a little bit. But it was alright. Come on. Winged Serpent, that's the special hammer for Guan Yu. So our blade spin attack travels for 80% longer. Quick spin is actually very, very nice as well. And I have been interrupted so many times when charging up the spin attack. I actually think it's better to have that one than the Winged Serpent right now. Let's take the quick spin.
Good as new.
Having the quick spin and the serpent upgrade there is actually a fantastic if you want to go for a spin build with Guan Yu.
Flame wheels.
But you see now, this does take so much less time to charge now. And it's so much easier to get the bigger circles, the bigger spins going, which also do more damage, by the way. This will immediately make it a lot easier for us. Keep our HP at decent levels. Okay, so now we are actually having a decent spin build going here. Dishing out a lot of cold damage on the way. I would like to get more Demeter boons now. Quite a few more, actually. Black metal for a wider area. That's okay. We could also re-roll. We have the prerequisites to get the duo boon. Black metal on top of the duo boon would be optimal for sure. But you know what? Let's re-roll and hope for something.
What else?
Oh no, we didn't actually get anything there. We can get the engulfing vortex though, to pull foes in. That will actually be very useful as well. What do we have in the shop here? Cast deals more damage. For 6 encounters? Why not? Let's buy it. And then Artemis and Zeus. I think out of these, Artemis will probably be better. And I don't want to go to Erebus Gate. We would be actually able. We have above 15 heat.
Well,
But meh.
short one. Or prince, whatever they call you. I'm not much for formality.
That's okay, man.
Here, Asterius. Though, speaking of which, how would you prefer to be addressed? The Minotaur, the Bull of Minos? Those aren't offensive to you, are they?
They don't mean anything to me. They mean something to others. I have my name. You know it. Use it if you want. Now, enough.
Yeah, that's a good stance to have on this. And good thing we actually have a decent amount of ranged attack on this here. We can actually manage to get him stuck in a corner and then have our spin attack on top of him. Can deal a lot of damage there. And also heal up quite a bit. And because he hits so hard, it feels partially necessary, right? Oh, come on, don't spin all the time, man. There would be so many Demeter boosts that could be helpful to us right now. I would really love to get some of these. Now imagine we had the one where enemies decay when all of them are frostbitten. It wouldn't be too hard for us to achieve that goal. Through the use of our spin attack.
Well done.
We could also have the one that creates a frosty blast when we have 10 stacks of cold on an enemy.
Got you, Bullman. Why, thank you.
More stuff like that would all be very, very useful. We don't have critical effects, actually. Artemis' A could be useful, but you know what? Pressure points to have the 3% critical chance on our spin attack. Why not, huh? Just gemstones. Those don't do anything for us. Oh yeah, and great shields are actually not so great to fight with the build that we have going here. Actually, we can get through their armor relatively easy though. So that's a good thing.
You want to die again?
And I do actually think that the support Pyre of Artemis is quite helpful here right now. It's actually quite fun to have all of these arrows go out when we have multiple hits going with our spin attack. Quite a bit of extra damage actually. Artemis and Demeter trial. We do have the time, and we are looking good HP wise. Every opportunity to get Demeter boon is something that I want to look into right now. Let's take this first as well. Recorrupt, Nourished Soul, Ravenous Will. If we have no casts, take less damage, deal more. This is good. So if we use our cast for the next 3 seconds until we get it back, we have damage bonus and take less damage. Nourished Soul wouldn't be bad as well. I think this should increase the restoration we get from our spin attack actually. We could re-roll in order to get something more offensive going. Would be interesting, maybe. You know what? I'm re-rolling.
Let's see what else.
Rare crop with 2 boons, getting upgraded in rarity every 3 encounters. Arctic Blast, only normal rarity. I think with that we go for Ravenous Will.
Why would you side with... Why do I even bother with some lesser god?
No hard feelings, Lady Artemis. Let's give her a show.
Oh, come on, guys! With Artemis's wrath around here, it's so hard to actually get some spins going. Even with the arrows coming in from all sides. Holy moly, you guys are annoying!
That was rearming.
No, you're not! Sure you are. And ran right into a trap. Oh my god. And even more enemies. Oh my god, that's so bad right now. Should have used the special mode to get rid of the armor of the guys. Oh my god, I think we had like 3 or 4 of the enemies recovered during this fight. Wow, but we didn't actually lose Death Defiance here, wow.
I decided not to kill you, Zagreus. No sport in cornered prey, so here, get on with it.
This was not a good fight by me. Hypebreaker, Clean Kill, Hunter's Mark. Mwah. Okay, Hunter's Mark could actually be not that bad. We have a decent chance to crit with our special. And then we have plus 85% crit chance on a marked target. Maybe this will work out.
Time to hunt.
Come on, game. Don't always give me just darkness and
Did Daedalus
And
himself
gemstones.
think of
This fountain is appreciated though. A health up, yeah. Getting closer to like 100, I think, is a good idea. Yeah, we have a lot of spinny things on the screen right now when we want to. This I really like. I really like our pass to also chill enemies. That would be fantastic, actually. Because, you know, all of them being slower, it's good for our survival chances, right? More enemies. Yeah, there we have the Hunter's Marked enemies. This is actually really decent, right? Come on, little guy, die. Okay. We'll health up 88 now. I don't think I want to sell anything. Support Pyre is really useful. Ravenous Will is something, at least. You know what? Buy some darkness. Hydra Light we don't need. And we don't want more casts, actually. 300 gold for another shop. We could maybe buy a boon there. But you know what? HP up is good as well right now. Because of the 40% higher prices that we have to pay, I don't think we would have gotten anything more than like one boon bot or something like that. It could have been important and made a difference, but...
He's here, King. Activating armor. It's fortunate repairs in your chariot were completed in time.
Activating armor? That's some Power Ranger stuff you're doing there.
Nonsense, my friend. We could defeat this vile hellspawn with or without the additional divine protection we've been granted here. Get him.
You can try to. That was a lot of knockback right there. Let's heal it up. While he's just standing around there. Oh, I would really like to... I should really watch out to not get hit that much. Okay, Asterius is going to the second stage. Holy shit, that was a big radius nova there, Darius. Okay, DC is on second stage as well.
Lady Aphrodite, I invoke your aid.
Oh, come on. Was a little bit slow to notice the Aphrodite attack going off there. But now we really need to watch out that we don't lose even more Death Defiances here. Come on! Was just talking about it. Aphrodite does give you very little opportunity to respond to her attack, actually. Oh my god, there's so much stuff on the screen! Okay, one gone. Holy moly! Sorry that I was a little bit quiet at the end there, but I really had to concentrate. I really didn't want to lose another Death Defiance there. Holy moly! That was quite a little bit of stuff here. Ooh. Okay, okay. We're still in a decent shape to do this, I would say. Let's equip the Evergreen Acorn. Because we can. Replenish my Death Defiance. Okay, the game has been very, very helpful regarding that stuff. And do we have to sell something? Greater Haste is not that useful, probably. Ravenous Wool maybe as well. I'm thinking about maybe if we can buy another good boon, this will help us more than that stuff. I want to keep pressure points though. That will be... it's nice to have, I would say.
There.
If we could get another Demeter and or Ares boon here, that could probably be very, very nice. But I suspect the game will be giving us like an Artemis boon. Oh, nothing down here actually, only Poms. Ares and Demeter actually. Let's take the Demeter one first. And I actually would like to get the HP up here as well. If you could manage to do that. In these close encounters here, the spin attack should be absolutely fantastic though. That's one of the strong suits of Guan Yu. Fighting close counters with your spin attack, because it can actually bounce off walls. That makes it so helpful. Okay, that was decent. Oh, I think there was a golden urn behind that pillar I didn't actually see. Something else we want to sell? Support Fire, Thunder Dash, Engulfing Vortex. Yeah, they are not our most helpful boons, but they do something at least. Okay, I just wanted to say, let's get rid of this armor first. So much poison! And there we are, come on. And now we leech a little bit of life from that, guys. Okay, that was decent. Not a great fight, but not too bad either. Give us something good. Come on, lady. Ah, Demeter's 8, Arctic Blast, Ravenous Will. I'm re-rolling.
How about a different set of choices?
Ah! You know what? Killing Freeze is good here. 12% slower and decaying for 25 damage every 0.5 seconds. This is good bonus damage and defense as well. And it will be easy to use during the Hades boss fight, I believe. The run has lost its thematics about being winter themed a little bit, because we have not gotten that many Demeter boons. But maybe we can get it back into it a little bit more now. You know what? Now that Death Defiance we're back at 3. Okay. The game said, hey man, you know, it's Christmas time. Have something here. Let's buy this Yard of Ariadne as well, because if we don't get the Satyr Sack here now, I will probably take the Ares boon next and have upgraded rarity there. Maybe we can actually hope to get the dual boon going still.
do that.
Come on. This wasn't too bad yet. Our time limit is looking fine as well. We don't have to worry about that too much. Or like at all. Come on, crystal guys. Yeah, getting the occasional crit with your spin attack here actually deals really good damage. Get rid of the armor. Yeah, like one nice special in the middle of the enemies. Gets rid of their armor quite nicely, actually. That was a decent fight, I would say. Max life to 108, still no Satyr Sack.
Down the chute.
So now we go to the Ares Spoon over here.
Maybe it's in here.
And if that's not giving us what we want, then we probably will go for a little bit of money or something like that. Yeah, the little bit of crit chance actually does something. Occasionally you have these like 600 or something like that crits going up. That feels really decent to use. And it really makes a big difference to charge the attack to the maximum, I think. The difference between the small spin attack and the big one is quite substantial in my opinion. And I have to say, this is exactly what I envisioned this to be. Let's get something good. Hunting Blades. Okay, this is the duel between Artemis and Ares indeed. Faster blade grip that seeks the nearest foe. If we on top of that had the duel of Demeter and Ares, that would be absolutely fantastic. For now, it's something of the fated list and something useful. Too bad it's not actually freezing enemies. That would be great for the build that we're going here and for the theme of the run, if you will. Let's get a bit of max life, another palm upgrade, slicing shot upgrade, 100 dash, hunter's mark. Slicing shot probably the best choice here. And let's get into the Hades fight.
Prince persuades the underworld's ferocious guardian to move aside.
We actually bought 4 Death Defiances, I think, throughout the run. Or you sometimes only get offered the opportunity to buy like 1 or maybe 2. That is tremendous. We have replenished 4 Death Defiances without getting the bonus from Patroclus there.
What have you done with my ancient weapon, boy? I sense Varatha's form there in your feeble grip, but there's some garish power you've awakened in it, haven't you?
Yes, we have.
Oh, just took a splash of Titan blood at the right time was all. There's more to your ancient weapon than you gave it credit for, I guess. Though let's not keep it waiting, no?
No, let's not. Gygaros is the mightier weapon with none of the treacherous past. It needs no fanciful shape-shifting tricks to run you through. Behold.
So Gygaros is the name of the spear that he's wielding right now? Interesting bit of knowledge. I wonder if that's actually from Greek mythology? Or that's something that they made up for the game here. Let's try and keep him frozen most of the time. And you see how the tracking on the cast is improved here. It pretty much just stays on top of him, right? For most of the time. Come come on, you really had to summon a Great Shield here, yeah? That's because you know I hate those guys. Being able to inflict so many stacks of chill to him constantly is actually so very, very nice. Even more Exalted Shades. Okay, got rid of him. We do have no more uses of our Econ here, so let's watch out for that and actually try and replenish our health whenever we use it.
Okay, that hurt.
That really hurt. Holy moly, with the boiling blood debuff being there. Holy moly. I think with the 3 Death Defiances that we have, even with the low amount of HP that the Aspect of Guan Yu entails, we should be absolutely fine here. Oh my god, what was that, man? I really just wanted to take a quick peek outside and maybe get a little bit of damage going when attacking him from behind or something like that, but no. The explosion of the skull up there really, I was like, oh, maybe I should not go out there, and then all of a sudden I was standing out in the open, taking damage from the lasers. Which is really something you should not do at any time. I'm getting sloppy right now. Because let's be real, in order to lose this run, I would have to do really, really, really bad, right? We can't lose this anymore. Yeah, that's it. A bit sloppy at the end there, but the start of the fight was actually not too bad, I believe.
The same as you. You fought well.
Okay. Really nice little themed run, I would say. A little bit is missing there, so we would have gone full all-out cold stuff here. But it was alright-ish. If we had gotten the Ares and Demeter duo and maybe the Frost Blast or whatever it's called, so that when we stack up to 10 chill, the enemy has this blast on them. This would have been like the thing that I would have liked to gone to. This was like the goal that I was hoping to reach, and this would have been an enormous amount of cold damage. But I think it was alright as it was. Took some time to get going, but in the end, it was a very decent and very nice run. Nothing to fish here, so let's return to the House of Hades.
So complicated is the path to the well-hidden cottage of Persephone that surface-walking Zagreus, on this particular occasion, sadly zigs instead of zags, plummeting from off a precipice into most familiar waters.
Yeah, he zigs instead of zags. Though he's Zagreus and not Zigreus, right? Okay, I'll see myself out now, right? I'm sorry. Okay.
Wonder if I can get out even faster.
Let's distribute some more nectar to the guys around here.
Mr. Hypnos, I wanted to check in with you again regarding the procession line that's right in front of you, right over there. It's moving pretty slow.
I know. Those shades, they just go on and on and on and on forever, blathering about this or that. I mean, Lord Hades, it's a wonder he can stand it, listening to them every day or night.
Well, it's just, I think you were supposed to keep things moving, so if they're taking too long, I guess maybe you could say something, or any bright ideas?
Yeah, maybe.
It's a toughie, Dusa, because I think it's important that the Shades who wait their turn, why, that they get a chance to say their piece. But it's a real tricky situation you bring up, so let me tell you what I'm gonna do. I am going to sleep on it, and then get back to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
Well, if you don't, though, I'll check in with you again later, I guess. Because I'm under orders, so, bye.
Producer.
I knew you could do it.
Welcome home, boy.
Oh, nice. Let's give her some nectar as well. It's been a while since we have had the opportunity to do so.
I must confess, I do enjoy having a good bottle of nectar every now and then. And you appear to have a careful eye for such bottles, from what I can tell.
My careful eye has got to be the green one, hasn't it? To having a discerning eye, Mother. Mother, just how long has it been snowing on the surface, do you know? Because it seems to me that Demeter, grandmother I should say, well, it's been very cold up there each time I've been.
I was afraid of that. I wanted to believe the snow about my cottage. It was native to the climate there, but seems that Mother took my absence harder than I thought. Oh, what have I done? All those poor people.
It's not your fault. You couldn't have known. And we can fix this, right?
We can and shall.
Yep, let's do so in the future.
Guess what, Father? The lounge is all tidied up. Your house contractor there is quite efficient once you muster up the necessary funds. You should try it sometime.
Are you expecting words of thanks because you paid the contractor to fix a bit of devastation that you caused? I fear it shall take rather more than that.
What if I replaced every furnishing in this blasted place? Would you treat me any better then?
I suppose, boy, that there's only one way to find out. Though I suggest you save yourself the trouble.
Oh, it's no trouble at all.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Ah, Achilles got something to say as well.
I don't wish to presume, lad, but you seem more glum than usual. What's weighing on you there, if you don't mind?
Oh, it's just... I've never slain a living creature, sir. Until my recent journey to the temple up above. I know they're just satyrs and vermin, but it's not the same as sending wretches to the depths.
Look, all mortal life is fragile. It simply is a struggle to survive. Sooner or later it fails to succeed, and then it ends up here. And we have room enough for everyone. Even the satyrs and the vermin of the world.
Now that you mention it, I have to say I'm glad we can accommodate all former living things. And at least mortals get to rest assured knowing what happens once they die. Must really ease the mind.
Indeed, lad.
Come to think of it, now, thinking that every single rat, flea, and whatever cockroach that ever lived when they died went down here to the underworld, it's gotta be... No, let's not go into that further, right? Hey, Nix.
No gift which you could bring me can exceed the value of our kinship, child. Though it moves me to receive this offering.
It's nothing, Nix, really. I know you've always believed in me, and it's not something I ever take for granted.
I am grateful. You have met most of your Olympian relatives by now, child. Although the power of their blessings is fleeting here, they shall continue to support you as long as necessary.
They all still think I'm headed to join them on Olympus. That's why they're helping me.
They are helping you because you are family. Family with whom they do not yet have a complicated past.
It's getting complicated pretty fast.
Yeah, all of the Olympians do have a very complicated past between each of them, yeah, so that's probably a point here, yeah?
Electo's really something else. She must have been a real handful, huh?
My youngest sister takes a lot of pleasure from her work. I've learned something of that from her. But that's as far as we relate, I think.
She could learn a thing or two from you, I'm sure. About having a little common decency, perhaps.
She won't be learning anything from me. The contempt you get from her is unconditional. I learned not to take it personally.
I see.
Really interesting character though, right? She has like nothing but contempt for everyone.
Some water-dwelling beast for you, good
That were
ship.
two really small fish. So, not a lot of stuff to get here. An ambrosia for 500 darkness. That's actually interesting. We do have a good amount of ambrosia. And having another reroll or something like that for 500 darkness, it is a tough deal to make, I would say. I would rather exchange it for Titan's Blood, I think. So let's not do that now. Let's not do that now. I don't think there should be anything down here, right? So let's go up here. There is one fated list that we completed.
Another prophecy fulfilled.
Yep, we have reached the surface with the hidden aspect of Aratha.
The Frostfair Blade. What a weapon.
What a weapon, yeah? Could have been a lot better. I was really playing it a little bit sloppy, but that's probably because, you know, I have not used that specific aspect in so long. In so long. But it was very fun to do so again. And I think it was a very nice run for that. For now, I think we end this episode. My name is Stomo McBonsai. I'm your friendly little Christmas tree. I wish you all very happy holidays. Stay safe and stay hydrated. And I will see you on the next one. Bye bye!